Hey everybody, Tom again. This time we're going to be looking at, hard to pronounce this one. It reads like D'yer Mak'er. It's actually pronounced D'yer Mak'er, which is kind of like a very British affectation on the word Jamaica, because this is a reggae song, or at least Led Zeppelin's hard rock approach to reggae. So the song starts out with the cool drum fill and then kicks into a really classic chord progression kind of thing that lasts for 4 bars. Now, we look at this tab at first and we might be thinking, oh, you know, the separated notes and little melodies. I'm playing that pretty poorly on purpose. But what's actually happening here, if we look through the song, is we're progressing through a C with a little fill to an A minor with a little fill to a F with a fill, G with a fill. So we're going from C to A minor to F to G. This is actually the doo-wop changes. Sounds like Pearl Jam's version of Last Kiss is the one that everybody always clocks with these changes, but Zeppelin is doing it with reggae. So my move here, rather than make the whole bar chord, I might just do the thumb over top and grab the notes I need there. We could grab 10th fret here just to have nice resonance on the chord, but if we're muting everything, we should be able to just grab those. We also want to palm mute a little bit, not too much, as we go through that. So let's take this riff on speed training for a brief time. So we want to make sure, of course, that we're really muting our other strings out, keeping things nice and punchy. We want short length notes here. I'm just going to highlight the section we're repeating. Let's do that again at 75. So I notice in there, that first one is a little tough to get just due to the angle of my chord grip. So I'm going to be careful on that. And we want to find that nice balance of muted, but not too muted. So this riff is the intro, and then it persists as the rest of the verse. It's most of the song is really this riff. So let's bring that up, say, oh, where'd it go? Let's bring that up to maybe 85%, jump it up by 10. And let's get back here and start it up. Notice on those fills, I'm using my fingers and my pick. Pick on the G string, finger on the little string. the one on the A only is one string, so I'll use my finger. This way, we get a nice snappy sound on those slides rather than the sound of the pick dragging through it. Honestly, I don't know if Jimmy Page played it that way or with his finger or what, but that's the way I've always thought the riff sounds nice. There we go. Now this riff doesn't really change up through the whole song, which is nice. We just get to keep it consistent. Here we are at 94%. Oop, missed one. So, that's 95. Let's put it at regular full speed here. It's not going to be much of a bump from what we just saw, but we just want to make sure we're hitting it at the right speed, right inflection of the real song. This slider could make a gag reel, a clip package of how many times this slider has messed with me. I just want 1.0. 99 it is. We're just gonna do 99. There's our nice speed on the riff. So, like I said, this continues in the verse. We play it and play it, and we finally come to the break. We drop to an A minor chord. Let's go one round before the A minor chord. Now there, ooh, that's a little skip in there with that 16th note. Let's process this one a little bit. Okay. That was still a little bit rough coming back out of that fill. Now this time we get to the second stop at the end of the verse, but instead of doing that little fill where we remain on A minor, well, we do remain on A minor, but we're going to go to the chorus. We're going to go to more of like just a heavy strum approach. Oh, right. It goes to an F, but it goes to a picky thing in the F too. And then we have a little rundown move here that I may want to reinterpret. Let's just take a crack at this here. Oh yeah. Yeah, we should take these notes here can be more in the open position. Because we can just use the open G instead of this 5th fret D, that's a G note anyway, so we go. And then it's just, and it works on the open strings. So I think they probably just tabbed that without looking at it, how you'd actually play it on a guitar. Oh, that was a little rough. Let's maybe do that one more time. Let's slow it down a bit there. Get the move right. Oh, I see what I'm doing. I'm going back to the 3 at the wrong time. Back to the F note at the wrong time. Okay, now let's practice that one time without. Oh, gotta get down to the B string. I was looking at bar 59 again because I'm having to rearrange that one in my head. But we want to see this 5 as a 0 on that string. And then we can just open it to a G there, actually, yeah. And then ready up to the 8th fret. So we got to think of really the transition into and out of that bar. Let's bring it down here. Still wasn't ready for it, okay. That's a little more like it. Okay, now I think we got something. Let's try it like this. Okay, now we're getting somewhere, gang. So that's our transition out of the chorus. We go to the F and start picking this pattern, and then it ends on this do 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 descending phrase that's poorly tabbed in this version. Back to the verse. Same thing as we saw earlier in the song. We run the verse, we land on A minor. This time the fill is different, but it's still a fill on A minor. Oh, we're still at slow tempo. So, let's put this back to regular tempo here for a sec. Ish. Hey, there it is. Okay, we're going through the regular riff. Same as we've seen before. It's still just C, A minor, F, G. Once again, we come to the end of the second half of the verse, land that big A minor, and now there's no fill, and we just continue on into the chorus. And this repeats like before. Even the ending riff here repeats like before. Then we go to solo. We got to go to the other guitar track for this, but the solo is over the verse. Oh, right. I think that first note is not really part of the solo. Let's just see. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, that should be pretty good. Let's do the speed train thing on this. We're gonna go down to a nice healthy 2/3. Okay, so this note reads longer than it feels. So we got to rush to that. So let's go maybe 73. Let's talk about that first bar there. This C note, it's a quick jump over, and I'm finding it's easier to do it on the 8th fret of the big string rather than to be over here. Same note, same difference. That's why I'm playing it up there. Nice. So this is another one of those Jimmy Page solos that is not really hard to play, but it's nice and melodic, suits the song perfectly. I even like the tone that he got on the real recording there. Just cuts through real nice. I always thought every guitar tone on this album, in particular on Houses of the Holy, was really, really cool. Here we go. Bad. I still feel like I'm a little bit funny on these notes here. Just gonna go back. Let's bump it up to 92. Okay, clocked them now. They're on the off beats. That's why they're a little weird feeling. Nice. Now is at regular speed. Now I think I have good news, guys. That might be the whole song. Let's just go check. Oh yeah, we come back, we do, at the end of the solo, we've got the rhythm guitar coming back in with its fill, which is that familiar one from before. And then it jumps right back to the regular riff for verse 5. Here, I'll take a look. The tab, at least, is showing something a tiny bit different when we hit this new verse. So, what's happening there, we're just adding in more of the chord grip. Here they started out just like before without hitting the high string, but then every chord after that, instead of just those 3 notes from A minor, we've now also got the high A. Oh, there it is. Wrong fret. We go to the F. If we picture the whole bar chord, we could see it like that, and then back to the C in bar 128. So a slightly different approach to the exact same riffing idea, and looks like they continue that idea through the last verse of the whole song. Then the outro, yeah, still that in the outro, and this just jams out and out and out. And let's see, does that solo guitar come back with anything? No. So we've actually got another fairly simple arrangement for this one. Considering Zeppelin's depth of talent in making a complex song, this is a really easy one. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, let me know what you want to see on the channel, let me know what you don't want to see on the channel, tell me about your guitar journey, let me know what's up. Thanks guys, bye.